Are you a business owner in the healthcare, wellness, fitness realm, and you're offering online programs, online coaching, and you feel like you're underpricing yourself? Are you worried that or maybe you know that you're not charging truly what you're worth? And are you super nervous and scared about offering those high-end VIP programs, thinking nobody's ever going to buy it? Why would they pay for that? And then you never even offer it. I'm here to share with you today 3 easy steps to be able to confidently offer those high-end VIP programs, those high-end programs to your clients. And I'll tell you one thing is for certain. If you don't offer them, nobody's going to buy them. And I've worked with a lot of online and in-person business owners where they don't even offer those programs because they're scared and they're nervous and they're not confident in how to present those high-end, high-price programs. So let me share with you, I'm going to get right down to it and give you some examples of how you can do this, but also confidently do it without really losing anything. You don't have anything to lose by doing this. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Erica Boling, and this show is dedicated to helping you grow your online business so that you can have the freedom and flexibility to live life on your terms. Welcome to Fit, Free, and Fearless. I've been creating online courses, online programs, and helping others do online programs for probably about 30 years. My background in education, I have a PhD in online teaching and learning. And this is something that I've been doing for a really long time. And I've been helping business owners develop their online programs and offering and sell them. So one of the things that I see so often is people that are nervous and scared to offer those high-end, high-price programs. They're worried that nobody's going to buy it. What if they say no? And then they've totally lost them as a potential client. And I have an easy, no stress way for you to offer those high-end programs. But I want to share with you, I understand the fear. I've been there when I very first created my first online program. I had a business coach. I was offering a program. I think it was just a couple $100s. And she was like, Erica, this program, you should be selling this program for like $2,000. And I panicked. I was like, oh, it's like, no way. There's no way that I could do this. I was super scared. She knew that I was underpricing my programs. I was not selling them for the true value, but I was so nervous about offering and selling it at that higher price point. But here's the trick is take your programs and create 3 tiered options. You have a mid-tier program. That's frequently the program that's the most popular. You have a high-end VIP option, and then you have that lower priced entry point. When you have a tiered pricing program, so here's the second step, is you make that one top-end VIP program, that's your premium program. Here's another little secret here, is when you do the premium program, actually when you do all of your programs, don't do it by the number of sessions or charging by the hour. And I would advise you when you're creating the price points and you're creating what's included in those programs, don't make it so that your mid-tier and your high-end program is just more of the same thing. Many people do this. I have a lot of clients when they first come to me, that's what they do. Say a coaching program, and they'll have the first level of pricing is, okay, you're going to meet with me for 3 times. The middle level program, it'll be like you meet with me 6 times. And the high-end program, you're going to get 12 coaching sessions, right? You're basically charging by the hour or by the session. Or they'll do something where the mid program would be, okay, you're going to be in this program, you're going to have access for 6 months. And the VIP program, you're going to have access for 12 months. I highly recommend don't structuring it that way. It's much easier to sell the different programs and to promote your higher end programs if you make something distinct and different between the different levels. So what I'll frequently do for an online program is the entry level might be where they just get access to the online content. It might be online resources, trainings, online video library, and they really don't get any direct access to me or very limited access to me and go at their own pace, right? Maybe might be 3 months access, 6 months, lifetime, whatever. But it's that entry level, a lot of times it's things I've already created available for them to go at their own pace. The mid-level program for online programs, what I'll frequently do for that mid-tier program is they get everything that low-tier program gets, but a lot of times I will then add something like group coaching calls, or they'll get drop-in office hours. They will get some interaction with me, but it's not like they're getting, one-on-one a whole hour of coaching. Another thing that I'll do for that mid-tier program is I might have some content, some special trainings that are not available at all to that lower end program. So one of the things that I do, and I have an online fitness program, is the focus is on fitness, but what I will do is bring in experts on nutrition, and they will give information and content and support on the nutritional side. So on my video library, on my entry level point where we're looking at fitness and fitness exercises, there is no focus. They don't have access to that nutritional content. Then for the mid and the high tier program, they have access to that nutrition. And I tell you, for me, that's a big selling point because a lot of people get super excited and they want access to that nutrition. So instead of just having the middle program being more of what's in the lower end program, they get the same thing as that low program, and they get that nutritional access to nutritional content that the lower program does not have at all. So it makes it an easier yes when you're selling it. Then what you do for that premium program is they get everything the low-end program gets, they get everything that mid-level program gets, but then they're going to get premium services, premium content. They get access to you, for example. That's where you might do that one-on-one support, or they can text you whenever they need you, or they can pick up the phone and get support, right? And of course, I might give them extended time and extended access, but I really like to make it so that there's something distinctly different between each of those tiers. And here's the thing is, it might take you a little while to figure out that distinct difference. What is it, the added value? What is it that your clients, your potential clients are going to get super, super excited about? So when I was building my tiered programs, I had to play around with different things and see what would be different and unique that they really, really want. So I offered different types of things, and it was through kind of experimental, trying to see what it is that gets them excited. I found things like that nutrition content was, for my audience, was high value. They really, really wanted it. And then I also had another program where I was working with people where there was an opportunity to do a higher level up for business owners. So if you're just getting fitness content for yourself, or if you're doing fitness content to help your own clients and help you in your business. So think about that. Think about the difference in those 3 different tiers. And again, I would highly recommend that you structure it so that you have something uniquely different. And here's another little secret in the marketing whenever you're selling it, is you want to make the differences between the programs super, super clear. You should be able in just a minute or two, be able to summarize and say, okay, if you're looking for this, that's our low-end program. Don't say it's the low-end program, but give it a nice name. If you're looking for this, if you're looking for more of this, and you're looking for nutrition support, that is this program. If you're looking for some, accountability, some one-on-one, you're looking for some additional resources that we're not including in the others, that is our VIP program. So if you want to confidently offer those high-end VIP programs, create a 3-tiered system of program pricing. That's your first step. Number 2 is take that premium program and put high value in it that's unique to that program, that's not offered in the other programs, that is going to be something that they really, really, really want. And like I said, for me, a lot of times it's more access to me, but there might be something in your program. It might be a certain type of content that you're providing that is not in any of the other programs. So the third thing is related to how you're presenting and the order in which you present your offers to your potential clients. So what I recommend is presenting that premium program first. So learn about your client, see what it is that they're wanting, make sure that you're offering something that fits exactly what they're looking for. And here's the thing is, by offering that premium program first, you have nothing to lose. Because if they say no, you've not lost them as a client. You still have 2 more opportunities for your mid-level program and your lower price program to get them as a client. So if you have a $5,000 program, if you have a $10,000 program, if you have a $15,000 program, you don't have to be super nervous and anxious about offering that high-end program. You never know. There may be somebody out there that's interested in it. Go ahead and offer it. And if they say no, find out why, and then that's going to help you frame your next level program. Then here, if they don't go for the mid-level program, they still have one more opportunity to work with you through your programs and services through that entry-level tiered program. And I'm going to share one other really great thing about having a tiered program system like this is when you offer that high-end VIP program first, if they say no, there's an added advantage to framing it and presenting it in this way is when you present your second option, that's a lower price program, psychologically, that price point is not going to hit them as hard because that higher end program has cushioned the price. So if I'm offering programs to work with me and my first price point that I offer is, let's say it's $8,000, right? And if it might be a program that they're absolutely loving, they just absolutely love it, but they can't afford it, right? If I come back and I say, well, not a problem, I have another option for you. It's very similar, except you're not going to get this and this, but let me tell you about my other option. And when you offer that $4,000 program, after they've heard that $8,000 price point, it's going to be like, oh, it's not going to be as much of like that shock to them. And we know there's a lot of research that supports whenever you price programs this way, it really can make that mid-price program look even more appealing to them. And one other thing that I have often seen also whenever I'm offering the 3-tiered pricing programs is I will sometimes have somebody who really, really wants that high-end program. Maybe they've never worked with me before and they're a little bit nervous about doing it. It's a big commitment for them. So they may choose that mid-level program or maybe even the entry one. And then what can happen is if you give them a really, really great experience and they're seeing results and they're really, really happy, those people who were nervous to make that higher end VIP investment at the beginning, sometimes you will find that they will upgrade. They will want to upgrade and say, you know what, I really do want that VIP option, or I really do want that mid-tier program option. So what I'll do sometimes is I will tell them if they upgrade within a certain period of time, whatever that tuition, whatever it is that they paid for that lower end. For example, if the entry-level program is just all online resources, an online video library, and they decide to upgrade to the group calls, I will take that money that they already paid and put it towards that next level. And so the nice thing about offering those 3-tiered level pricing points is if somebody's not sure if they're ready to really dive all in, both feet first, for that high-end VIP, it does give them the opportunity later if they want to upsell. And then also, if they're not sure what it's going to be like working with you, if they're a little bit of hesitant about the content of the program, if they decide to come in at that lower price point, they can get a taste of the program. If they're really, really, really loving what they're doing, you can then see about upselling them. And then even if they say that they're not going to do the VIP, you may find down the road they may actually upgrade and do that VIP option. So here is your homework for today. If you do not have a tiered system of pricing, if you don't have a VIP high-end program, what I recommend you do is look at what you're offering, take one program or one course that you're already offering, and turn it into a 3-tiered option. And the next thing that I would challenge you to do is create that high-end VIP program and start offering it to people. I know it might be a little bit of uncomfortable whenever you put that price point out there, but start offering it, because even if they say no, you have 2 more options and possibilities of selling to them. And also, it's going to make your next offer look even more appealing. And then I have one more thing that I would encourage you to do. If you have programs that you're already offering, look at your price points, look at how much you're charging, look at the value, and see if there's some things that you can do to make some adjustments. I would say almost always, or always, when people first come to me, business owners working with me, we always revisit the pricing of their programs, and we always readjust, and we always have some higher price points in there. So I would encourage you to look at what you're currently offering, look at the price points that you have, and see if you are charging per session or if you are making differences between your programs simply by more of, they're getting more days, more months, more sessions. Go and look and see how you can make more of a difference between your offerings, where some of your higher price programs are offering something distinctly different and unique that is of high value to your audience. Thank you so much for watching or listening today. Be sure to subscribe and follow to get more tips and strategies to growing your online business so that you can create that freedom and that flexibility to live life on your terms. Thank you so much for listening to Fit, Free, and Fearless.